afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to yet another event at the Royal Highland Show. So we are now over next to the horse section of the show, and we're actually going to present on the private driving carriages. Now, this competition was introduced about 5 or 6 years ago, and we can now see that the participants have now entered the ring with their horse. Now, I believe these horses and ponies can be up to a maximum age of 4 years old that can take part in this competition. Now, the judge is in the centre of the ring and has asked the carriages now to do a little show. So they're now going to require to do a figure of 8 around the ring. And of course, it's a lovely sunny afternoon at the Royal Highland Show, and we've got a great audience watching this unfold. So hopefully we'll all learn and observe something new
and
here.
And doing their show just now, we've got Gary Pignell driving his Paul to Bennington. Cobb is 15 years old. He loves both disciplines, both horse driving trials, foals, dressage. And he's driven today some lovely Zilko harness. Very willing little Cobb.
So we have 4 participants taking part in this competition, and the judge is watching them very, very closely as they participate and take part in their own individual show. Now, as we can see some actual differences between each participant, one of the obvious differences that you will see just shortly that on some carriages there's just one individual horse, yet on another one there's 2 ponies there. And we can also see with the number of people on each carriage, we can see individuals on their own, and we can also see a pair which are going round the ring as we speak. And this is very much as part of the pleasure of this competition. And it's obviously lovely to see the participants very much dressed up for the occasion. Now we see participant number 2 now begin to do their show.
Third class of the day for Toots. A lovely little pair of Shetland ponies.
Now we can see these are 2 Shetland ponies very slowly starting to do their show around the ring. So please everyone, sit back and enjoy this competition as it unfolds.
All the way from the island of Orkney, and she's down here for the whole week at the Highland Show. Seen her stable down the heavy horse end.
Now we've just been told this participant has actually travelled quite far to attend the Royal Highland Show. They've come all the way down from Orkney. It's fantastic to see the variety of people at the show and where they've came from to take part in all these amazing competitions. It is an absolute treat for us to bring you this today live from the Royal Highland Show, and we can see the participants very much enjoying their display to the judge, and the Shetlands are getting slightly excited as they've just came round the ring, and it's very, of course their owner is just starting to slow them down and enjoy this moment. And of course, this is part of the pleasure driving of this competition. Now across the days at the Highland Show we have had a variety of competitions. Just behind us we do currently have the show jumping taking
and that
place.
was rather unfortunate for Toots, but she kept control of her ponies.
We now have participant number 3 just beginning to take part for their
Can never
show
be
and
too
do their
careful with
figure of
driving
8
ponies. It can
for the
all go very
judge.
wrong
And of
very
course,
quickly.
as we can listen here today, these are animals, and animals can certainly bring us some surprises during a day of competition. And we do obviously have a great amount of respect for their owners who are proud to take part in this competition here today.
Out doing their individual show, we have Kathy Duff with her miniature American horse.
Now the horse you can see going round the now is a miniature horse, and this is Kathy. Now she's just going round the ring, as you can see, with the crowd enjoying the display that she's putting on.
This little horse has only been broken to drive for the last 3 years. They're having great fun together. Really enjoying being part of the driving community.
And of course, it's important to reiterate,
Kathy is from Dumfries.
Kathy is actually driving with a miniature American horse. Now Kathy's travelled up from the south of Scotland from Dumfries. So again, as just mentioned, we have a participant from Orkney and Dumfries that we're now watching. And of course, we don't want to get confused, as previously we had the Shetland and this is the American miniature pony on display. Now you've just witnessed, I think we've actually got a fantastic spot for our cameraman there, where they're just stopping in front of the judge for them to take a detailed look. And Kathy is now moving to the top side of the ring, and we're now beginning to look at participant number 3 beginning to start their show. And we can certainly see and not get wrong with this one. This is another Shetland pony, and she's just beginning to pick up speed.
Doing their show, the final competitor of the day, we have Laura Che, driving her Amondvale Crusader to a Bennington. Laura lives just along the road from here, and she's had Crusader since he was a weaned foal.
Now this is Laura just going round the ring doing her display, and we've just been told she's actually very local to Edinburgh, so she's not actually travelled that far to be here. But it's fantastic to see another competitor be proud of their pony. We can see there's a lot of skill within this competition. with other competitions such as the Western riding. Today with the pleasure riding, it's very much key with the hand movement. As you can see, very little movement, but a very key with how the pony is actually conducting itself around the ring. Now she's just beginning to bring herself up in line with her other competitors. And of course, the most important part is to watch the judge.
And who is our winner of this class going to be?
And of course, the exciting part, ladies and gentlemen, who will be the winner of this competition? So we can see all competitors just doing a lap around the ring, with the judge centred in the middle, just ready to place the individuals. And we can see the participants just beginning to line up, with the judge just about to
And our
confirm
winner
their
of the
order
pleasure
of
driving
presence.
class today is Gary Pickney with his 15-year-old cob. Forlan's Bad Boy.
So we can now see them lining
Very well
up
done, Gary.
in first
Second
position.
place is Laura Chafe
Obviously,
with
first is
Amundvale
to your
Crusader.
left of the screen.
Third place is Kathy Duff. Her American
And we can see Laura with her
miniature
fabulous
horse.
hat there
And in
getting
fourth place, we've
second
got Toots
place.
Cromarty.
This is a huge well done to all participants today, who have taken part in the pleasure driving competition. And the judge is just beginning to speak to each competitor and give them their word of congratulations. So again, a huge well done to everybody that's took part today, and thank you at home for enjoying this show. So yeah, thank you. I'm Lucy. Slightly blowing away with this wind here, but I hope you've enjoyed the pleasure driving competition today. It was fantastic to see those competitors enjoy with their ponies there. So yeah, this is me rounding up and finishing off for this afternoon. We are looking forward to bringing you the next exciting part of the day, which is the SAYFC Tug of War. So please do join in and support the events. Thank you.